Your smile is bright. It gives me possibilities. Remember once you spoke poetry in my ears? Now that poetry got cold rapidly. Your poetry got really cold in the Alaskan of my dreams. Antarctica knows where your stanzas lie. Words hang out there. Lies can be seen from a far distance. Every verse you wrote is an ornament on those frozen trees. Your poetry got cold. The prose of the letter you dedicated is now decorating the North Pole. Where everything seems to be living, your poetry isn't. The Greenland speak to your frozen notebook. Only polar bears can recite your poems you once wrote. Your poetry got cold. Cold of the region of my heart. Feel your poetry being lost. The coldest spots. Yes, I recall you conveying uplifting, pronouncing poetic sentiments. Unfortunately, they weren't real. That's why now all is simply ice. Couldn't believe your voice abstract written in acrostic form. Spelled out words, the format of your poem is no longer in hell. Cannot breathe cold air, you see? We will see what Alaska's winds bring, more so what direction they blow. The North Pole I usually visit around winter. This time I was there earlier. Of course, thinking your poetry could never freeze was an error. What can I do? As they say, whatever is said has no weight, at times it does. By now, frozen oceans feel the loneliness. All the poems got caught by cold water. In between, they became icicles. We will hope our speeches not to freeze, yet they do when the flames turn out suddenly. Poetry could ever live, but it is up to the poet breathing daily. Poet must speak from the hardest place. If he doesn't, words freeze with a blink of an eye. Antarctica.